Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for showing up today. Thanks for some of the messages in regards to the timing. And exactly at 11:11, um, the noise started. So I had to move everything inside. I wanted to take you guys outside like our group did yesterday with our first soul channeling development, automatic writing, intuitive writing, channeling, whatever you want to call it. But it's a workshop where we're developing and we're tapping into our innate, creative, soul-based skills. And, these are skills that we actually have that need to be nurtured like anything else and practiced and tapped into. And in a group environment, it's much more potent and much more powerful. In fact, after the soul development workshop yesterday, I wrote about 2,000 words. So my goal is to do 500 a day. So um, that was fantastic. So that was just really an activation. So why am I here? What are we talking about today? We are talking about Soul Healers Club. What is the Soul Healers Club? Well, first and foremost, I have so many beautiful followers and supporters of my channel and of myself and of each other. I wanted to create a one-stop shop because I'm really about, working, smarter, not harder. And I feel a lot of us are being very much distracted and pulled out between all the social media channels, between emails and, work and family and just everything. So I wanted to simplify this and put it into one space where we have access to each other. We're not getting lost in the feed while we're scrolling or whatever we're doing. We're not getting mixed up with the times. It's going to be available on Apple. It's going to be available on Android as well. It's basically my own app I've developed. It was already again, work smarter, not harder. Passion.io has developed an amazing system where you just drop and drag in. And I already have a ton of content, right? I'm monetized on YouTube as well. So that's going to be, part of a lot of the stuff that I'll be doing will be tied to my YouTube channel, but everything will be funneled into this Soul Healers Club. It's an app. Like I said, I should maybe put that there. So you can access it on your phone because most of us are on our phones. You can also access it via your desktop. So you're covered on both ends. And there's a lot of bonuses that will be coming up with this. So not only do you get shout outs, because I also have a Patreon page. So you get shout outs on all of my videos. This is, a community that we're going to be building. You'll get shout outs on some social media as well. And I'll be bringing in special guests once a month to teach on certain topics that are voted by you, the community, on what you're looking to learn or, access from. And if you're like something that I've done before, that content will be in the app. So when you're searching, it'll come up. So I'm pretty excited about that. Let me know where you're from and say hello. I know Gitte was waiting. Gitte from Denmark is one of my supporters. She's already part of the club. So, and we loved having her in the group. She was part of the workshop as well. So she's all in. So really, like I said, ask questions. Send feedback. Really, as we're diving in, not only do I do a 6-week mentorship, which is just a kind of an activation, a quick start, but then we move into 6 months, which is a little more involved, working on your intuitive development, mediumship, psychic, your soul's purpose, your connection to source back to God as well, working with divination tools, all of it. I go through lots of things: past lives, future life, Akashic records, all of this, astrology, mythology. It's all covered because those are the things that I utilize, that I've learned from as well. So, and how do you sign up? Well, we'll go through everything here, but here's some more bonuses with this as well. You get a 1 month membership into Soul's Purpose Unleashed. So this is part of the Soul Healers Club. This is part of the app. It is a $44 a month value. Of course, there's going to be different segments and price points, but this is, you pretty much get most things for this membership for the $44 value. Things that are not included, of course, would be, if you wanted extra coaching calls, if you wanted a reading or healing or anything like that, the additional bundles that come with it. There will be some merchandise coming up. I'm working on sourcing more wellness products like fulvic acid. I'm sure you're wondering what that is. Just, things to really enhance mind, body, and spirit. And of course, I'm all about natural, hemp, whatever it happens to be. I'm going to try to source the best items possible. And I believe David Avocado Wolf has got a real finger on a lot of that. So I'm looking at, having connections out, because where I am in Ecuador seems to be, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, they grow everything here, but for some reason they're not very sustainable in a lot of aspects. There's no really anything about organic. I don't know if they're GMO. I know Peru banned GMOs for another 15 years. So kudos to them. But, making everything non-toxic, like with their personal care products, there's nothing here. I have to make it all myself, which is great. But I mean, people need to know these things. That's what I'm saying. The general public does not know. All right. So this 1 month is when you sign up for Unleash Your Soul's Purpose. You automatically are part of that. But if you just want the app itself, then it's $44 a month. All right. So there's private groups to share wins, epiphanies, stories, and more. That's bonus number 2. Bonus number 2. Bonus number 3 is Harness Your Energy Guide and Course. So it's all about your energy centers, your chakras, how to maintain, because I know a lot of the people that are in our groups already are highly sensitive, lightworkers, healers, empaths, old souls. And many have issues with boundaries, with sustaining their energy, knowing the difference between their own energy and someone else's. It's, this is a great place to learn and to really step into your power and into your purpose. That's the whole idea of this group. Because I'm not a guru. We're all gurus. We all are. And the more that we share and connect, we co-create, we activate, we unleash. That's how this works. I'm merely just creating this space for that, because that's what I'm being called to do. I know that in all of my heart, in my heart of hearts, in my soul. Maybe there's something that you have a burning passion to do. Maybe it's just to finally find peace. That's powerful. Who doesn't want that in a world that tells you otherwise? Right? With everything that's going on in the world, there's always some event. And you know what? I'm going to say it. Many of them are false flags. And if you know what I'm talking about, comment below. Even if you're on the replay, I don't go into, politics or religion or anything like that, because we all know what's going on. I mean, it's respect the illusion, know the truth. Respect and that's why I'm creating this space. It's a safe space where we can grow and rise above, and how do we collectively heal ourselves and then send that energy out to the world. That's what's needed. You know, let's pray, let's send that beautiful energy out, but let's also we need to work on ourselves as well. Because it's easy to look outside and point fingers and blame and judge, and that's what that energy is. We need to pull that back and go, no, that's an illusion. That's the world is an illusion. I don't have a body. This is temporary. Here's the thing. This is how we're going to, when you reincarnate, right? You're going to come in with a new soul's contract, not the one that the heavy one that's happening right now. Heavy, 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 very heavy. And even if you think you didn't choose this, you did. And it's hard to recognize sometimes. I understand. I get it. And there's some days you're like, what the heck? I'm done. And then there's some days you're like, this is amazing. It's a roller coaster. Hold on, baby. You're here for quite a ride. Quite a ride. But just know that life is beautiful, and magic is the truth that is revealing itself. That's what magic is. It's not outside of you. It's here. It's always been here. So part of this Soul Healers Club, you're going to have access to me via social media, email, WhatsApp. Now, that's really going to be dependent again on you, the community. You guys are going to be driving this. So, there's going to be polls, and, we're going to have weekly check-ins. There's also another bonus, discounted monthly coaching, including access to new content, weekly coaching calls, magic activations through audio, video practices. And it's a community of magical cheerleaders, because we need more of that and less of what the the illusion is trying to feed us. I don't buy it at all. I don't buy into any of it. I don't subscribe to it. If you're watching the news, you're not informed. You're actually being dragged into fear and lack and scarcity mindset. And as Michael Beckwith would say, news is never evolving with spirit. That's what it stands for. We all know that. So why are we subscribing to that? Same with, if you're seeing things on your social media, you have all the power to unfollow whatever it is. Snooze somebody for a while, or totally just remove them out of your feed. And how do you know? You go by how you feel. You go by how you feel. Because I don't know about you, but I look at a picture, I'll look at someone's profile, whatever it is, and within 5 seconds, I'll know what's going on. And many times I'll go in with, love and light, and, I'm just here to help. And 9 times out of 10, whatever your first instinct was is right. So this is part of the group. Plus, of course, you get shout outs. You get monthly AMAs, which is Ask Me Anything. We all meet together and you can ask me anything, one-on-ones and group coaching. So there is a ton of bonuses that are part of this. Like I said, there'll be some merchandise, maybe something to do with my book as well, because I know that there's aspiring writers out there, whether it's poetry, short stories, maybe, you're an artist of another kind, singing, dancing, painting. It's a beautiful place to create all of those spaces. So you guys tell me what maybe is missing from this club, this group. Of course, there'll be meditations, all of that. Activations. I do work with the moon energy, but if you're wanting something bigger to come in, something that I've never talked about before, something that you're curious about, you leave a comment, whether it's here live or on the replay, And we're going to gather all of that because, as you know, this app is building as we go into this group. This is new territory, new ground. It's new. We cannot, no growth happens when we stay where we are. We're always changing, evolving, and upgrading. And I know it's uncomfortable and it seems like a lot of work. But on the other side of it, there's a lot of beautiful, sweet synchronicities in that as well. And I want you all to have that, all of you. And I am also looking for angel investors for the building of the Spiritual Healing Center and Retreat in Ecuador. This is for all sentient beings. This is a one-stop shop for people, animals, plants, and more. Living sustainably, growing our own food, having retreats and workshops, 360-degree organic plant-based wellness, a refuge, really, a rescue for all. So comment Angel if you want more information and on how to support that. That's my Moby Dick. That's my big whale. I always ask people, what's your big whale? Maybe you're going to share with me, what's your big whale? What is your ultimate? If you had a magic wand or that duster or whatever it happens to be, what would it be right now? And it doesn't have to be something huge and grand. For me, I just see it as an umbrella, and then everything trickles down into where it's needed. It's like the rivers here in Ecuador, they run into the ocean. And you can see the line in the water where the river comes in and where it drops in depth, the colors. Anyways, that's how I work, and that's how I want you to work as well. Things come in either auditory or you hear them, like I said, hear them, feel them, know them, smell them, taste them, see, like you're getting images, visions. Your dreams are super important. We've had some people that have activated even more through their dreams, and they're actually getting mediumship coming in. Messages that are not for them, but I've asked them to step forward and share them because there might be somebody in the group they don't know, and that message would be for them. And seeing that connection for other people is beautiful. Seeing people's faces when they hear something that they thought nobody knew about, or maybe they have kept to themselves out of shame, guilt, fear, not feeling like they fit in anywhere. Well, baby, you don't need to fit in anywhere. This is the place for you. All you black sheep, lone wolves, all of you. I think I seen a quote. That's how I start my morning too. How do you guys start your morning? I start with beautiful animal videos and quotes and the Bible and the YouVersion Bible app, which you can get on your phone, that has amazing scripture, video, uplifting things, notes from the universe with Mike Dooley, Michael Beckwith. That's how I start my day, not only with, Qigong and meditation and yoga and breath work, all of it every day. I saw this today. Here's to the outsiders, the introverts, the ones who are quiet, the observers, me, the listeners, me. I'm sure have people that walk up to you and tell you their whole life story, right? The misfits, the lone wolves, the ones who don't run with the pack, never have, never will. The deep feelers who love hard and always have your back. This is why I created this group. Now, maybe at the beginning in 2018, I was doing mediumship, and then I was doing Reiki, and then I was doing animal Reiki, and, and it's just evolved from there because I have a sales and marketing background. I have a degree in it, actually. A lot of people don't know that. So I want people, I want to be your soft landing. I don't want you to hit rock bottom. If you do, we're here. If you don't, and you're looking to level up, and know that you're here for something more. You have a dream. Martin Luther King, I have a dream. We all do. Let's create it together. Let's co-create it together. Let's do this. Like we're like halfway through 2022, guys. And next month in July, we're going to relook at our dream vision map. So if you've never put anything like a vision board, or maybe you're like, oh my God, I never did. It's too late. It's never too late. You start now. You're never too old. You're never too nothing. Ego annihilation. That's what the fear for ego is. Okay? All right. I'm going to catch up on some of the comments here. Yes, it is exciting, the new app. Thank you so much, Gite. Hello, Patty. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Dee Dee. Yes, it is a safe space. We all need a place where we can just be ourselves instead of where I find in many groups, you have to pretend or you have to tread lightly to see what everybody's like first. And then if you do come out, they blast you or they, whatever they do. You know, I hear that all the time. And Patty's just saying, I give thanks to God with my dog. Funny you say that. There's an animal sanctuary here. They've got 30 cats, 6 dogs. I went for a walk yesterday. I had 2 dogs accompany me, Jack and Pepper. So cute. And then this morning I come out the door and Pepper's waiting for me. So happy to see me. That's what we want you to feel in this group. So happy to see you. We love you. What's going on with you? How can we support you? How can we kick your butt a little bit, but in a loving way? You know, like, you know, the father, mother, the father's like, okay, we're getting stuff done. We're going to hold you accountable, but in a loving space, because no one's going to do the work for you. But there has to be somewhere where you feel inspired to keep doing, because you know you're here for a reason. You're worthy. You're unique. You're all of that. So that's really the whole reason for the group. Because I feel amazing in the group all the time. And I'm not here to, you know, tell everybody what to do. We share together. I mean, Gite was sharing yesterday about one of her dreams. And then, you know, we shared in that soul channeling development space. And yeah, it was amazing. We're doing that every month as well. So if you're looking to really tap in more, that this is the place to be. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. If you want more information about the app, it will be launching as soon as Apple gives me the green light. I've got the green light from Google. Now I'm waiting for Apple. So as soon as that's, I'd say within the next 2 weeks, we're live and here we go. All right. I'm sending you guys all so much love. Take care. And please remember, healing begins where the ego ends, and let me be your soft landing. Love you all.